deck, and this one actually just arrived today. And to be honest, I haven't even looked at like Kickstarter to see which deck. I'm assuming this is a Kickstarter deck, to see which deck has shipped, which one this is. So we're going to get to find out and be surprised together what we have here. Ah, okay. Okay, so we have bag, a tarot bag. Oh, tarot from the world behind the veil. Now, this is always my first thing that I do. Is the box going to fit into the bag? And it's not. It's not. So the deck may fit into the bag without the box, but I'd be more likely to carry the deck in the box than a deck in the bag. So just FYI saying. And then what is in here? Let's see. Some stickers maybe? Oh, a bookmark. I think that's it. Yes. Okay. So in here is a little bookmark, and it is the Fool card. Let me pull it out and put it on a solid backdrop so it can be seen better here. There we go. So just like a little bookmark with the Fool. Oh, and it looks like you could actually slide that over, like slide this over a page so it doesn't get lost in the book. So yes, I like that. That's cute. I don't remember. That must have been like an add-on that came after a certain stretch goal was hit or something. I do not remember. To be honest, I don't remember much about this deck. I probably should be pulling it up and looking at it. I will write it in the description on the video. Let's see. U.S. Star Wheel Game Systems Incorporated. A Newround Studio and Real Studio joint creation. I'm trying to say a fantastical tarot deck from Milan-based illustrator Marga Blacksheep Biazza, blending her, the font on this is kind of weird. Anyways, the font on that is weird and my eyes are going a little freaky trying to do it. I don't have my contact in, so I'm not gonna try right now. Here is our box, magnetic flap, very nice, my favorite type. We have a little guidebook, which I hope the font is better in. Okay, well, it's going to be very small, very tiny. Might have to get out my magnifying glass to read that. I don't know where my magnifying glass is right now. Oh, right there it is. Sorry, got the old eyes going. Okay, so we do have, it just gives a little description of the page. This says Fairy British Folklore, and then a little, just like a little meaning. Kind of looks like somebody's just writing down notes in a field guide or something here, the way that it's laid out. But a little description. Looks like our majors are getting like a full page treatment. Our minors are getting well, a 1 page is a 2 page spread, but we're getting the same amount of information on them. And then, is there anything else in here? Looking. The author, a note from the author, introduction of the author, a welcome. I'm going to assume these are the same things in a different language. So there you go. Just a very cute little book in case you don't know basic meanings for tarot cards. Let me see if I can get this open, this plastic, without scratching up the gilding on the edges. Okay, so we've got some gold, but it's got some reflective bits in that. I don't know how well that's showing up on camera, but it's pretty. And they're not sticking to each other. So that's good. So we're not going to be worried about damaging our edging. It kind of reminds me of, gosh, you know what this reminds me of? Let me grab another deck. This reminds me of, this reminds me of the Monsoon Tarot a little bit, just in its like quality. But also, like, I think in the edging and stuff, it reminds me of the Moon Song. Like the size, the edging. Yeah, the paper quality. So if you've seen or had the Moon Song, the papers, the cardstock is very similar to that. I've really loved my Moon Song Tarot, so no complaints from me there. And let's do a flip through. Don't both the Empress and the Emperor just look a little sad? Look a little sad. I don't know the folklore behind those characters. With Pat. I do like the turtle with all the cups on his back. Oh, oh, I love that Three of Swords. Oh, yes. Very whimsical. I definitely would be interested in a larger book that told the fairy tales and fables behind each illustration. I mean, some of them are kind of, I'm familiar with, and some of them I'm not so much. To say, a lot of them look so sad. Look so sad. But that's got a rather nice, oh yeah. It has a very nice shuffle to it. Oh, that was a pretty poor shuffle job, wasn't it? Ah, still is. Okay, let's see what we can. Oh, why did that part not want to pick up? Hold on. Let's try that again. There we go. All right. Oh, that makes you do wonder if I got it shuffled very well there, huh? But Knight of Cups, King of Coins, and Six of Coins. Well, there you go. I do like that is I like the illustrations. I like the deck. We'll have to work with it and see how it is as a reader. If we're going to flip through, and if you have not done tarot before, and we're going to look at this. Let's see, are all of our minors together? Knight of Cups. This is from Greek, Nereid, and, well, here we go. Nereid and Pistrix Greek mythology, it says, is the card. And, oh gosh, it's so hard for me to focus on these words. So I guess if you've got really good eyes, you could use this guidebook. You know, if I always think of the court cards as the positions in the court. So like the king does the strategic planning. The knights carry it out. You talk about cups, you're talking about feelings, memories, bringing feelings and memories forth, sometimes like messages of those things. Getting them out there, getting your feelings out there, bringing them forward. With a king, and you're talking coins, you're talking about a man who strategically plans things to win wars and make things happen. And coins is about money and your job and the real world. And so this card would be about making good financial decisions, sound financial decisions, doing the planning of those and plotting that out and making sure that you're making those right decisions. And then coins, again, we're talking about financial stuff, but in the Six of Coins, we're talking about give and take. So, you know, the feelings being brought forward, but having to have good financial decisions. And then we're talking about like the give and take between people. Usually is the Six of Coins is giving and taking between people, like collaborating and making things work and partnerships and stuff is kind of what I think of for the Six of Coins. So, yeah, it would maybe tell me that sometimes my feelings get in the way of making good financial decisions and that I need to have a little balance there, a little give and take there. That could be one meaning for this spread, just depending upon the question that you're asking. So, yeah, well, we'll see. So this has been Ray at Drop of Golden Tarot, and I have not been getting very many new decks lately, and some decks that I've gotten have been ordered from quite some time ago. I haven't been posting as much. I always mean to, but then I you know, I throw my cards down in some place that's not very picture worthy lately and stuff like that. So I just figure I'll come back to them and do it later, and then I just end up picking them up and throwing down something new and don't do it. So maybe we'll get back into the habit, but I hate to make any promises there with the way things are, have been lately. Kind of just busy and a little chaotic. So, but I really like this tarot from The World Behind the Veil. Very pretty. And to the author, oh gosh, let me see again. It'll say the name in here, and I can look at it and actually tell you who it is. Marga Black Banshee Biazzi, Biazzi. She's they are an illustrator and comic book artist from Milan. So that is this. Until next time, we'll see you later. Be safe out there, and have some fun. Bye-bye.